Carbon, carbon. Yeah, carbon, the carbon skin people. Carbon. The truth about nuclear weapons is that without carbon, carbon, a nuclear weapon cannot erupt, basically, or blow anything up, basically. It can't even be activated without carbon. The truth about the carbon and the nuclear weapons is this. And this why only the Western world, Russia, Canada, South Africa, North Korea, etc. That's why most of them got nuclear weapons too. This the answer. This the truth and the answer behind all that. Nuclear weapons, guns, regular handguns, sawed off handguns, or sawed off AKs, however you want to put it. They all is being activated by carbon. You need carbon to utilize the weapons in order for them to work. That's why they always melt when they get around carbon. That's why handguns melt by the trigger or by the trigger, basically. In other words, by the trigger, because your hand and your body got carbon in it, and when heat and carbon mix, it's gonna melt because carbon is way stronger than the metals on that gun. Carbon and metal don't mix. It was never meant to mix. That's why when we shoot guns, metal guns, or plastic guns, whatever it may be, it's gonna overheat and melt because carbon in your skin is not meant to. Like I just said, it ain't meant for that. So yes, the truth behind them making carbon weapons, nuclear weapons, bombs, and all that shit, they killing hundreds, if not thousands, of black and brown people a year in order to make guns and nuclear weapons and weapons of mass destruction. Yep, they been using your carbon in your skin to make them weapons because them weapons can't trigger themselves without carbon. They ain't telling you this, but that's the truth. You can Google this and see what's the difference between carbon and metal mixing. It's gonna say the same thing. So yeah, that's what they out there doing. They killing off hundreds of thousands of us, taking our melanin and our carbon and making nuclear weapons with it. We the key to all the nuclear weapons, all the energy towers, all the high rise they got that's connected to our energy sources and bases. Yeah, all them elites that know the truth but ain't saying nothing. All the black and brown people that sold they sold to them, to the elites, and not saying nothing. 36 kids just came up missing in Philadelphia last month without a trace. Come on, man. Where they went? Nuclear weapons and black and brown people is the reason why nuclear bombs being made. This is why World War III finna ready to kick off. And this is why Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and China president is so focused on wiping out half a population because they is gearing up and getting ready for a nuclear World War IV. Cause this is World War. This is not World War III. They trying to make y'all believe. No, it ain't. World War I was in 1942. World War II was in 1776. World War III was in 19 World War III and World War IV was the Hitler War. That German war when they claimed that was World War I and World War II. No, that's World War III and World War IV. World War V is what's finna go down right now within 2024 or 2025. That's what's finna go down. And that's why they so focused on wiping out half a black and brown population to use our carbon, melanin, and higher instincts, intelligence, athleticism. They taking all that. They using our carbon and our blood to make nuclear weapons. This is why Russia is telling USA to stop doing what y'all doing. We do not want no nuclear war. This is why Iran is telling everybody that they got the ability to build nuclear weapons, but due to their spirituality, they will never, ever, right now or in the future, make a nuclear weapon due to their spirituality. This is why South Africa don't make nuclear weapons. This is why it took North Korea hundreds and hundreds of years to make them 2 nuclear weapons. They weren't even with that at first. That's why USA was so strict on them, telling them stop doing what they doing 5 years ago when they found out North Korea was making nuclear weapons or trying to make nuclear weapons, because they knew in order to make a nuclear weapon you have to kill all black people, because only black people have carbon in their body. And the carbon is the only thing that know how to trigger or make a nuclear bomb work or erupt, in other words. Yeah, that's the truth behind nuclear weapons and black people. They got carbon in them. Carbon is the key to all firearms. Handguns all the way up to nuclear bombs. We is the key because they need our carbon and blood to ignite the engine to that shit. So y'all better wake up. That's the reason why a lot of our kids coming up missing and kidnapped. They ain't doing them using our kids' blood and carbon to get ready for this World War V that's finna kick off in 2024. So please be ready, because Putin and Trump been saying this shit for the last 5 years. Motherfuckers ain't trying to listen to them. You don't want to listen, that's on you, hey. Can't wake everybody up. All I'm gonna say is be y'all ass careful and keep y'all head up.